Give me all you've got. If you're prepared to break the silence, I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking.
Hello, welcome back to WINFXTRADING YouTube channel, the only channel that has been optimized to make you rich trading the forex synthetic market. In today's video, I'm gonna introduce you to how to double your forex account without using stop loss payday. Rise and fall market is what we shall be using to analyze this. Okay, that's what we call rise and fall market. I'm going to take you to Deriv. We'll show you what rise and fall market is so that we go deep into this video. Okay, for security purpose, I'll be using a demo account to explain this. You can see this is rise and fall market. You can see if I should set the stake, to $1 and set the time to standard of 6 hours. Okay, standard of 6 hours. Now you will discover that if I go, let me go to MT5 and get a signal that will tell me whether to go up or go down, whether to rise or fall. So right here, I'm checking each of the assets, looking for possible signals. Since I'm using 6 hours contract time, I'll be using I'll be looking for 1 hour or H4 signals. Okay, basically, since it is 6 hours, we'll be using 1 hour time frame signals. Okay, so right now on volatility 10 index, the signal we are seeing here is a sell signal. The market is selling and we cannot sell at this price. I don't need to explain why, but that's the truth based on my trading scheme. On volatility 25 index, we notice that the market is overbought. It has been buying, and where it is, it is actually showing buy signal, but at that price we can't take the buy because it is overbought. So I cannot be wasting time on assets that is going to give losses or that is not sure, when there are many assets that can do the same. So right here we see volatility 50 index is selling, but we can't sell at this price because I don't want to explain, but I know why. So I will not explain anyway. Before this video will be concluded, I will give you the empowerment to take advantage of this idea that I'm going to explain. Okay, let's go back to volatility 75 index. Volatility 75 index is selling, but we can't sell at this price. I will not explain, but I know the reason. That's what makes us experts. Okay, volatility 100 index is selling, but we can't sell at that price. So no signal yet. Rise and fall market will not be traded on boom and crash, so we can't analyze boom and crash. Neither will they be traded on step index, so we cannot analyze step index. So let's go to volatility 25 1s. Volatility 25 1s. Volatility 25 1s is buying. It's pretty much buying. But looking at it analytically and with deep, high-level calculus-based analysis, you come to realize that there are a lot of disparity here. Compromises are here that this market cannot have a valid buy signal, and so we cannot buy yet. Okay, that means the signal is unknown, not it will buy. It shows a similar buy signal, but it's no longer holding, because I have seen a lot of things from experience here, so it's more of experience. Okay, Let's go to volatility 101S. Volatility 101S. Volatility 101S is buying. It's buying. I'm sorry. It's selling. I made mistake here. It's selling. It's not buying. Volatility 101S is selling, and the problem is we can't enter for this sell because if you look at it technically, we can't enter. I won't explain because this is not the reason why I come here. I didn't come here to tell you how to produce signal. I come here to open your eyes to what will help you succeed if you take some action. So I'm not teaching signal production here. But the truth is, there is no signal. There is no signal here. There is no signal here. I will never lie. Okay. So right now we are going to volatility 71S. Volatility 71S. Selling market. There is no signal. There is no signal. I think we should have taken a sell signal here, but it's missed. So there is no signal right here. Okay. We are going to the volatility 75 1S, and it's a selling market. This is H1 time frame. You should know there's a time frame because we are using 6 hours contract time. And right now it's selling, but we don't have a place to enter this trade. Like we can't just enter here. Let's assume we take a sell signal here. We take a sell signal here. This market has every probability to come up here, meaning that we're gonna lose this trade for more than 6 hours. This trade has high probability to be lost for 6 hours if we just sell at this price. What will happen is that we stay away until we have a valid sell price. Okay, people are placing sell orders, traders are placing sell orders in this market, but the question is who is going to succeed when those orders are activated. Some orders will be activated and get lost, while some will be activated and enter profit. Okay, so it's all about your entry price, your risk management criteria. But with this idea I'm going to explain this video, there is no risk management. There's nothing like fear of risk or fear of losses. If you don't do this here, you rather make profit, but you have to follow the strategy. Okay, or you have to do what I tell you to do in this video. I may not be giving strategy because actually the aim of this video is to open your eyes to what works and not to strategy, because this strategy is a premium strategy, so you have to pay something for you to have access to it. It's a course. It is called drop buying off course. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to another asset. Volatility 100 index. So volatility 100 index. Okay. Volatility 100 index is pretty much a buying market. Yes, I noticed that. I noticed that even though there is some compromise, yeah, there is some compromise in this market, but I promise it's gonna buy because if we go back to loop criteria, a kind of system criteria here, we have this input to this loop receive an input and always process to give us a buy signal. Each time it receive an input, it processes it and give us a buy signal. So we can buy this market even though it's risky, but we're gonna win this market under 6 hour contract time. The reason why is if you go back to the candlestick domain, you discover that once price break these necklines, all these necklines, with this one line, this horizontal line represent neckline. Once price break it, is going to set into an increasing function of time. So 6 hours we win this market. So I'm going to go to the D trader, and now let me refresh so that we place this trade. Okay, now right now the trade is set in. This is volatility 101S as I analyze. So this is 6 hours, then $1. Now this thing, since this cannot be lost, okay, we're not going to be trading just $1. It depends on your idea, or it depends on your, I'm sorry, it depends on your purpose, it depends on your target. If you want to enroll for drop buying off group, like if you want to subscribe or become a member of drop buying off group, a drop buying off group is where we actually grow $1 to $11,000 plus in 14 days. If you want to be a member, then you can start basically with the $1. Okay, but if you really want to double your forex account using this idea, then you have to enroll for the course to learn how to do it. So you have to enroll for drop buy enough course so that you can put $1,000 and double it to $2,000 using the strategy. You can put $1 million and double it to $2 million using the strategy. So there are two you know approach to these ideas. Either you have $1 and then you become the VIP member of drop buy enough group, where we take that $1 to $11,000 plus, so that you can scale your trading, or you just enroll for the course and learn how to do it so that you can use any amount of money and be doubling your account. Okay. But basically you can actually become a member of the VIP group to do both, like maybe to start with $1 if you like, or to use any amount of money if you like. Maybe you don't want to learn how to do it. Okay. That is by the way. So now, right now, you can see when I put $1 here, there is something they wrote here, rise, and for under each of these functions, or let me call it a button, under each of these buttons you have a number. That is, we have one is 1.97 and the other one is 1.93. So if you take the average, what is the average value? 1.97 plus 1.93. So let's go on my distance calculator right here. 1.97 plus 1.93, 3.9. 3.9 divided by 2, 1.95. So this is the average value. 1.95 is approximately equals to 2. Yes, under certain limits of accuracy. Okay. But since we are using first exponential processes, because it's a drop, when you look at drop binary, it means the trader rollover program binary rise and fall. Now, when you look at that rollover has to do with first exponential equation or processes. What it is, you start with $1, and when you leverage this odd level of return on investment of 1.95, and you roll over for 14 trade, you are making $11,000 plus. But see, what if you start with any amount of money, such as anything greater than $1? You're actually doubling it, right? So let's assume you have $10 and you want to double this $10. So you have to put this. Now, this will give you something close to the doubling effect. Then when we make some assumption and then take it to 2, the return on investment becomes 2. So this becomes a doubler, or a kind of doubling engine. Okay. So this is now the $20. Now, when you take 2 trades successfully, you have multiplied your $10 by 4 times. Like it becomes 2 raised to the power of 2. Now this system escalates when you make 14 trade. I'm sorry, it escalates to $163,000 if you started with $10. Then if you started with $1, that is $16,000 plus. Okay, that is by the way. You can see that I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to rise. Okay, you see purchase of rise for contract has been completed, and if you go to the trade results, then you will see the waveform. You see the performance of the trade. Now, most times the trade will remain in loss for about 20% of the overall contract time because of the wavy nature of the market, and some repos that occur in the market before market we set into differentials, like increasing function, because this signal is going to rise. That means it's an increasing function of time. But before that rise will happen, the market has to fix itself within certain range where it performs wave and in a wave event, where it goes up and down without making a vertical movement. So that is what it's doing right now. It can do this up to 20% of the contract time. So 20% of 6 hours is about basically maybe 1.2 hours, 1 hour and some minutes. After that, it will set into profit. So I've opened your eye how this thing will work. This video is going to be ended. All you need to do 2 things. Number 1, become a member of VIP Drop Buy Enough group and double your money on daily basis, or follow up on daily basis to grow your $1 to $11,000 plus. Number 2, enroll for Drop Buy Enough course. Change your life. Thank you. Bye for now.
You've got, if you're prepared to break the silence.
Hello, welcome back to WINFXTRADING Trading YouTube channel, the only channel that has been optimized to make you rich trading the forex synthetic market. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to grow your forex trading account by 11,000 times per month without using stop loss. You know that in a traditional margin trading, like for instance, this is a volatility 75 index. You know that in a traditional margin trading, our stop losses are being tempered with. Our stop losses is being placed at risk. You know, in a game of trading, you can compare it to a football event. Trading can be compared to football event where the goalkeeper is trying to protect his team from losing. Okay, the goalkeeper is trying to protect his team from losing. Okay, um so in the same way in trading, the stop loss is a goalkeeper trying to protect your money from going into liquidation. Okay, take for instance, you wanted to buy this market because you see it is an uptrend. Okay, you wanted to buy this market, you see it's an uptrend, but then you also consider this loop here. You might have considered this loop here, and then you hope that this is going to hold, right? You hope that this is going to hold for you. Okay, now the signal did happen. The signal did happen. Let me show you what I'm saying, because there are things I'm not going to show you in this video, but I'm going to mention the effect, but you won't know how it happened. So here you see that this actually happened, but I can't explain how it happened, but it did happen. Okay, yes, but I will make a little highlight of uh, some things so that you will flow, so that you will not be confused. This loop here is a kind, it receive an input like this, and the input produce the output, and then another overlap loop occur which will produce similar effects but of different degrees. Okay, so why buying this asset at a certain time frame, you are placing your stop loss outside the loop system, outside this loop. Okay, now, but the unfortunate thing is that you as a trend follower, you are holding this trade to break level, right? You are holding the trade that, with the hope that it is going to be breaking level. Uh, but the truth is that by the time the market pushes to this height and give you some profit, it goes back to the entry and break and come and hit your stop loss. You see, by then you have lost your money. But with this idea I'm going to show in this video, I'm going to officially introduce the idea, and I have also introduced this idea since uh, inception of this channel. Like since I've been creating content about forex market, I've been hammering on this thing, but many people may not have understood it. What it is drop buying of the trader rollover program, binary rise and fall, where we teach you how to trade Deriv binary option, which is the rise and fall market, and basically grow your $1 to $11,000 plus. Anything you put is being multiplied by 11,000. um so basically, if you start with $1, you get $11,000 plus. If you start with $10, you get $110,000 plus. See, this strategy, this idea is something that will help losers, people that have lost money, because it's fixed. You are trained, you are taught how to grow your money by 11,000 times. Okay, now basically you see that your stop loss has been hit, but in time, what drop buying off use is time. When we use time to place a trade, when you time your trade, the time will be the stop loss. So we basically, I'm looking at getting a short signal and trade it as a binary signal. So If you get a short signal and trade it as a binary signal, then you will be considering the strength of that signal before you place the trade. You'll be considering the duration of that signal before you place a trade. So when we look at an overlap system here, whereby there is a buy signal near where we took our buy signal, you discover that that buy signal lasted for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 5 hours before it started returning. So basically, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we look at the movement from the initial point to the highest point, and then the ranging behavior that happened at the highest point. So we have, because that ranging behavior needed to be included. Okay, so that we bypass all those ranging situations when our signal when the signal starts moving. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we use 6 hours or more, let's say anything 6 hours or more than 6 hours, we are going to win this new signal. Okay, before the price goes against us, we are going to win it. We must have sold at uh the maximum profit. Okay, now let me open your eyes to make you understand everything. So what do we mean by maximum profit? How does this profit come to reality? Okay, so this is the app, this is the platform where you are going to be trading this. This is the trader of the Deriv company. So how this thing is going to work is that you are going to get the signal from MT5. I'm not going to teach you how to get the signal because it is a premium course. It is called Drop Buy Enough course. Premium Drop Buy Enough course. It's premium. You cannot see the videos on YouTube as free content. You can see it as free content. You see, basically we teach how to do this in the Drop Buy Enough course. We also allow people to subscribe to VIP membership, like to become a Drop Buy Enough member, like VIP Drop Buy Enough member, where you trade our signal without knowing how the signal is being produced. Okay, uh, the aim is to actually generate 11,000 times, like 11,000 odd. We generate 11,000 odd that we multiply your starting capital, whatever it end up with, that is what you make. If you start with $1, you make $11,000. If you start with $2, you make $22,000. So this is all about being careful. It's not everyone that can do it. So it takes a lot of expertise, a lot of experiences, a lot of deep learning. And I have done this for you people. All you need to do is to become a member and or enroll for the course. Okay, you'll be asking, what am I saying? How does this thing happen? But I'm going to show you how it happens. Okay, so this is a rise market. This is a rise and fall market. Okay, this is the time where you put the time. Okay, and this is where you put the amount you want to risk. Okay, so right now volatility 101s is going up, but based on analysis, based on the analysis we perform on um the MT5, because I will put a link to I will put a link to a previous video I did about how to double your forex account using the same idea. You will see the video link in the description of this one. Okay, so there you will also notice that I have already produced signal on volatility 100 wise, and the signal is a buy signal, and the duration of the signal for that signal to hold at least to give us our final profit, which is 200% profit, it have to go to 6 hours. So we are going back here, so we put 6 hour, put $1. We are starting with $1. So in a month we are going to generate 11,000 times odd, which is going to give us $11,000. I will show you in a calculator how this works. So we are going to place rise after setting our stake to $1. Now let's go to calculator and see the secret here. There is no much magic here. This is idea. This is pure science. It's a pure science here. So we start with $1, and then we have 1.95 as a base, the base return on investment. So when you start your rollover, you for 14 days, you see we make it 1 month because some days you may not see signal. Yes, there are days you will try to look for signal, you can't see. Most time the market, you will not understand the market. It's when you pass through the course, you will know what is bad and what is good. You will know what is a strong signal and what is a weak signal. You know how to get a fixed signal. Okay. Also, when you subscribe to the VIP membership group, like when you become a member of Drop By Enough group, you also see the value of leveraging the effort of experts and trading the signal in real time. Okay. It's not that we cannot decide to make money ourselves, like make money, and hide the idea from people. Like it's not that we cannot be greedy and scare people, like push people off so that they will not have access to the group. Yes, it's not that we can't do that, but we are considering like the feeling about other traders. Like we still have feeling about other traders. It's all about building the trading environment whereby the weaker traders are optimized, the losing traders are optimized to become successful. So that is the aim. Okay, we want to make the environment more cleaner so that it will not be a dirty game that only few 5% are making it, even 1%, just 1% are making it. Okay, so why not we get a kind of a trading engine or trading methodology that we optimize the number of winners or gainers to up to 50%. That is what WINFX Trading is out to do, and we have been doing this since the inception of WINFX Trading. I think you have to take advantage of this, change your life. I know it's not easy to take action at the first place, but you have to. You have to do something so that you start, making something great as you trade. Okay. Deriv is a very hard broker to make money from because of their assets. It's not all that easy to trade because of high volatility and the way the market is manipulated. But because of the experience, I have a lot of experience. We have a lot of experience. We have a group of team members that have more experience about how to know how where price is going. Okay, so most times when you place a trade, you'll be afraid of the red you see. That is emotional imbalance. You don't need to be afraid of some losses initially because 20% of the contract time you should expect the market to be in loss. Then the rest 80% it will go into profit because the signal has been planned and timed. It's just like atomic bomb. Okay, if military personnel set atomic bomb, it does not explode immediately. They set it and time it, you know, so that it will explode at a prescribed time. Okay, so you are going to get your profit at a prescribed time, 80% of the total contract time remaining. That is when you will be expecting profit, because there must be some time where the market have to be stationary or ranges. Okay, so at that case, it will be going profit loss, profit loss. Most time it will go into deep loss, but towards the end of the contract time, it will become a profit. Okay, so take action and see that you will be the one to thank me later. Bye for now.
If you're prepared to break the silence.